Welcome to my video. So this video on let's prove is solving this interesting problem. So a1 is 1, an plus 1 times an is n plus 1. And then from 1 to keep going, and then we need to prove that 1 over a k from 1 to n greater or equal to 2 square root of n plus 1 minus 1. Okay, so before I start, I hope you guys subscribe to my channel. So my channel contains mathematics and physics and other interesting stuff. Okay, so hope you guys subscribe. Okay, so let's maybe see the first example. That's a1 is 1. So a1 times a2, which is 2, right? So which a2 is 2. So we get 1 over 1 plus 1 over 2 should greater or equal to 2 roots of 2 times the square root of 2 minus 1, right? So this is 0.8 something. This is 1.5. So actually it's correct. Okay, so now let's see how to prove this. So the difficult part is that you need to find we hope to find a good representation. So we need to find a good rep of 1 over ak. The reason is that we don't have the general formula for computing this, right? We don't have a general formula to computing. So idea is that we need to bound this by some trick. Okay, so focus on this. We see that an times 1 times an will be n plus 1, and then we know that an minus 1 will be n. So we tell you that an plus 1 an minus 1 will be 1. Right, so from this we have a good representation that 1 over ak change n to k will be you see ak plus 1 minus ak minus 1, right? So this is a very good result, right? Because now we can have the better representation to solve the problem. Okay, so yeah, so let's see. So we have k from 1 to n, 1 over ak, right? Since we already proved n equals 2 is correct, so I hope to write it as 1 over a1 plus k from 2 to n, ak plus 1 minus ak minus 1. Okay, so let's write it. So it's 1 over a1, right? So which a1 is 1 plus this I write it down as a3 minus a1, a4 minus a2, a5 minus a3, a6 minus a4, up to an plus 1 minus an minus 1. Okay, so you see, let's say a3 will cancel, right? And so a5 will cancel because there's a5, right? You keep going. So 4 will cancel. So everything this type will cancel, right? So finally you will left with the first two terms, minus a1 minus a2, and the final two terms. Okay, right? So once we have this, then everything is easy. We just need to bound everything. Okay, so we just need to bound everything. So how to do this? Let's say so we know that this is 1 minus 2 plus an plus an plus 1. So we get an plus 1 minus 2. Okay, so finally we hope to prove these guys greater than this, right? So which tell you that this 2 is already solved, right? We only need to prove this. So which is we can use the arithmetic geometric inequality. If you don't know how to prove it, we can show in the other video. I will give you guys a link. So this guy will greater than this, right? Minus 2, which is greater than 2. And don't forget there is a recursion formula by this, right? This is a starting point. So this is the square root of 1 plus 1 minus 1. Okay, so this is a proof. Hope you guys think this is an interesting problem. See you guys in the next video.